Okay, so this is a quick update because there's something very revolutionary going on in the 3D space right now, and that is that AI is being used to create 3D models. Now, this is not new. There are a couple companies that have been around that have done this, and they're pretty much using the same algorithm under the hood to get this done. But what is new is that Stability AI is now entering the space. And if you know Stability AI, you know them for their Stable Diffusion models that have been used to generate some awesome images. Well, they're taking that same energy and putting it into 3D generation now. So they have what is called Stable Fast 3D, just launched on August 1st. And what is different about it is how quickly it generates a model. So their promise is that it generates high quality. Now we'll be able to compare that, but they say they're going to be able to generate high quality edits in maybe about half a second. Uh, these assets that they're generating will be able to be used in their sense or in their idea by VR developers as well as professionals in retail, architecture, design, and other graphic intense professions. So we're going to put that to the test because I am a heavy user of another platform that is able to do this, but it takes a lot longer. And they've made it pretty easy for us to test, so we're going to do that right now. So they have on Hugging Face the model available. They show you that it's running on quite a hefty machine, and they allow you to upload your own images. Now, of course, they give you examples at the bottom that you can use. So these would be the things that are your reference models, right? So these examples, like the tree, which we're going to just check and see, it's an uploaded input image. They'll remove the background, and then you can click run, and you'll get a model directly out from it. And like they say, half a second. So within, half a second, you'll see something pop up here, which you can navigate. Now we'll get to the high quality claim that they mentioned later. But what is cool is that you can download this as a GLB file that you can then add to your website. And that's what we're going to try out now. But we're going to use our own image just for the input. So let's try to pull up something from my computer. Some of these I would have tested, some I would have left alone. But we're going to choose something that should be fairly simple. Right now, I've been having this kind of car themed page on our website to demonstrate our 3D viewer. So I think we're going to stick with that. This is an official photo of the BYD seal. We're going to remove the background. And my expectation is it's going to be kind of rough because what it's going to have to try to do is, one, estimate what the other side of the car looks like, but it also has to handle things like if you look closely, you'll notice like the glass is not one flat glass of black. So it has to estimate what the glass would look like, even though the image is not going to help it because these are reflections. Or you can see straight through, I should say, and then you have the reflection on the top part of the front glass of the car. That's going to cause some trouble for any generator. But let's run it. Let's see what happens. Wow, half a second. And we have a 3D model of a car. Car 3D model. Now, it's not great. And in this example, they don't give you a way to refine it. The more you can do is adjust the foreground ratio. And I'm sure they have more explanation on that. I don't really know. But you can also change the environment map to shift the lighting on your image. So if you want that rainforest trail lighting, you can apply that. And you get a brighter lit model with a baked-in environment. So let's just download this and see what it looks like. Now we're going to add it to our site. And to do that, of course, we're going to use the Lix AR plugin. So this works on both free sites and paid sites, and we're going to try this out now on our site. If you don't know about Lix AR, you can read more about it. It's a way to easily add 3D models to your site, high quality ones. And so what we do here is, this is an example. I'm just going to duplicate it and put it over here to the side. And then I'm going to upload the file. So LixAR supports GLB files, which is kind of the global standard for 3D files. Think of it as the JPEG of 3D files. So we're gonna upload ours now. So it would have been the last one here. And then we just upload it and we'll add it straight onto the page once it's done. It's pretty quick. So it's getting added to your site storage. Now let's check it out. So we choose from the settings, we choose our model. It's one at the top. We can probably go in and change the name of it so that we have something a little better. But this is cool, right? Within a couple minutes. It's not that great, I definitely will admit. And if you want to play with the sizing, you can also do that in your model viewer settings via code. But we have a 3D model. And you know, if you go into preview, of course you'll be able to navigate the model, zoom in, and basically have a 3D model of something you uploaded a couple minutes ago to your site. Now I think that's pretty cool, especially if you're new to 3D modeling. You can give your visitors kind of an expectation of what the thing would look like in real life, which is one of the big reasons that we do 3D visualizations on the websites in the first place. So think about it not as this car, but think about it like you're selling golf clubs and you want persons to know what the golf club would look like. You have a custom list of paintings that you've created that are only unique to you, and you want people to see what it would look like hanging in their wall. That is another big application. Now if you want to try this out, you can go to Hugging Face as well. I find that the examples they give, like the axe for example, when you run it you get a much better rendered item. So it comes out way better than the car did. And so I'm sure that there's some images that this is optimized for way better than what we just did. But play with it, and you can of course install LixAR off the Lix App Store. So the Wix App Market will have the LixAR component, so you can just add this to your site as well. Alright, I thought this is pretty cool. Half a second and you're able to get a model from an image. Play with it, let me know what you think. Alright, that's it. That's Chris, that's it for this video, and on to the next one. So that's it, that's Chris, and that was it for this video. Play with it, let me know how it goes. Alright, see you later.